All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kodash. Second of all, I want to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Elder Tahar, and on down that rule well. And third of all, I want to give a peace and safety to the hopeful elect out there, the brothers that push this truth, the truth of the King James Bible, and all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. All right, so I just want to do a short lesson, a short late night in transit lesson on how alone the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai allows it to go. I don't want to name the video. This current financial system is on its way out. All right, and Lord wills, brothers can see on the screen. This is a screenshot of an article that I took while I was at the plantation, and it says U.S. national debt tops 34T, that's trillion, for the first time in history. It says the U.S. national debt tops 34 trillion for the first time ever, crossing a critical milestone at a time when government spending is already under scrutiny. Right, so now the national debt just hit 34 trillion and it's still climbing. All right, still shooting through the roof as we speak. All right, and this is all by design. The plan is to collapse the eventually all fiat currencies go to zero, but the plan is to collapse the this current financial system, collapse the U.S. dollar, so they can usher in the next system, which will be a digital system, a digital money system, which will require you to have a microchip embedded inside your hands or your forehead to buy and sell things, like the scriptures tell us. All right. In Revelation, chapter 13, verse 16 to 17, which the scriptures refer to that as the mark of the beast. All right, and that's the plan, to do away with all fiat currencies, to do away with paper money. That's why they're just running the debt, just continuing to spend, and just running the debt up like crazy, borrowing money, running the debt up like crazy, until eventually it's going to break. The system is going to break. All right, and that's ultimately what they want, for this system to break, so they can usher in the next system again, which will be the Nicaragua. All right. So yeah, now it's 34 trillion, and on top of that, you got this is reaching 34 trillion. You got them OPEC nations, the main one being Saudi Arabia, has just officially now joined the BRICS. They just signed on the BRICS yesterday, or on the 1st. Which is that's a major threat to the petrodollar, because right now Babylon and Saudi Arabia ain't on the best terms after Biden or whatever pulled out of that Afghanistan agreement or whatever. But basically, no, basically what happened with that, besides that, was when Biden called out the Saudi Arabian government for basically being murderers. All right, pretty much. And ever since then, it's kind of been, they ain't been on the best. They ain't been best of friends. Even Biden, he went over there basically to beg them to ramp up their oil production, and they cut it. They cut it by millions of barrels a day. They cut it. All right, just to give him the middle finger. All right. So now they fully joined on to the BRICS, and who knows how much longer, and who knows how soon they could come out and declare that if you want to buy oil, you gotta deal with the yuan. And they're also, another thing too, they're also all under the damn, what's that cryptocurrency, man? Pretty much all the BRIC nations are under that. Damn, which one is it, man? Ripple. Yeah, Ripple. They're all under that Ripple cryptocurrency system. So, which is a digital system. So it could be that they could require you to have Ripple, I think that's the name of it if I ain't mistaken, Ripple, to purchase oil or purchase their resources. Just me speaking as a man, but that could be the next case. All right, but one thing for sure, not to go too far off topic, the U.S. dollar is done, man. All right, the U.S. dollar's days are numbered. All right, because there's no way you can pay this back. $34 trillion, that's a ridiculous. There's no way you can pay that back. All right. I think somebody I was watching the video. I don't want to keep rambling, but I was watching this one video. I forget who it was, and they were saying how much 1 trillion is. Basically, 1 trillion reaches basically if you stack a bunch of dollar bills, a bunch of dollar hundred not 100 but $1 bills, a trillion $1 bills. It would reach outside the heavens, man. All right, it will reach out into space basically. So 34 trillion, how much? That's 1 trillion. So how much more? 34 trillion. I think it was 1 or 2 trillion. I think he said could stack up into the sky. All right, so 34 trillion. I mean, ain't no paying that back, man. And they're not looking to pay it back. They're looking to collapse this system to bring everybody to and move everybody over to the digital money system, which all these nations are with that. All right, that's why all these nations have a digital ruby, a digital yuan, a digital euro, a digital peso. Pretty much every country in the world is exploring or into some type of digital currency. All right, so all these nations are down with that. And because how do we know that? Because the prophecy say so. It says he calls all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead that no man might buy or sell. Let's go ahead and go there. So this is going to take place everywhere. All fiat currencies are going to be pushed out of the way. And it'll be the full force digital system everywhere. The scriptures also say that the hour of temptation is going to come upon all the world to try them. The Lord Yahweh Shah said that. And what's the main test of the hour of temptation? When the Karagma has been made mandatory. All right. This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And yeah, Lord will, if I can find some more, because I was watching one guy, he was basically explaining how all them BRIC nations are up under the I believe it's called Ripple, the Ripple the Ripple cryptocurrency. They're all up under that system. So that could be the next, what they require people to purchase oil with. You got to have that to purchase oil, which that's a cryptocurrency, basically digital money. And again, that's just me speaking as a man. And Lord will, if I can remember who did that video, I'm gonna try to do something on it, Lord will. But it's Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. He calls them all everywhere throughout the four corners of the globe, because Israel is scattered everywhere. So all continents, all right. He calls them all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive the Karagma in their right hand or in their forehead. But the main place that it's got to take place is Babylon the Great, all right, which is America, or in their forehead. Here's the point, verse 17. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that have the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So that's a cashless society. So this is all planned, man. The $34 trillion, the 80% of the dollars that are in circulation right now have been printed up over the last 2 years. That was all planned. That was all planned to crash this system. What the hell happened here, man? I can't even see, but whatever. Yeah, but that was all planned. All right. The mass printing up of all that money, cause that's what helped drive up inflation, which added more to the debt, which devalued the dollar even more. All right. And the dollar just continues to tank. And now again, it's 34 trillion. And now they're continuing also to print up more money to fund these wars, or hit people, harder with taxes. This whole system is about to come down, man. Basically, in a nutshell, this whole system is about to come to an end. This whole financial system. That's why the scriptures say that the Lord said they're gonna cast their silver. And then we go through these precepts a lot, but we living in these times, man. All right, if this happening, how much longer you think this system can last, man? $34 trillion in debt. How much longer you think this system can last? All right, it can't last much longer, man. Salakia. This is Ezekiel chapter 7, verse 19. And they should cast their silver in the streets, and their gold should be removed. Right? The Lord said they're going to cast their silver in the street, and their gold should be removed. The so-called silver and gold that we use today are greenbacks, Federal Reserve notes. All right. The Lord said that they're gonna cast it in the streets like a piece of paper. All right. Like some chewing gum. You get some chewing gum, you just toss it out. Like that paper you get out the wrapper, you just throw it out the window. That's gonna be the same. It's gonna be the same. That's how they're gonna look at the dollar. That's how the dollar's gonna be. All right. And we've seen it happen. If in certain countries, like what was that, India, I think it was, if I ain't mistaken, they were just throwing dollars out in the street. Why? Because it's worthless. And that's what the US dollar is about to hit that status. It's completely and utterly worthless, which really is already worthless. It's lost like 80% of its purchasing power. All right. So really, it's already worthless. All right. But the Most High is about to put the death blow, bring the final death blow to it, and their silver and gold should not be able to deliver them in the day of the wrath of the Lord, and they should not satisfy their soul, neither fill their bowels, because it's a stumbling block for their iniquity. Right. So the main part I wanted out of that, the Lord said they're going to cast their silver in the street, and the so-called silver and gold we use today is Federal Reserve notes. So the Lord said they're going to throw it in the streets because it's going to be worthless. And again, $34 trillion. This system can't last much longer, man. All right. Get one more precept and I'm gonna wrap it up. And you should want to see this system come down. You should want to see this money system come down, this financial system come down, because that's really going to get, once the dollar crashes, or or however they do it, rather they say that money's carrying some type of disease, or the money just crashes out, or Saudi Arabia decides to, the mother OPEC nations decide to sell their oil, not take dollars anymore, and sell their oil for something else, rather it be Ripple or gold, silver, the yuan, the ruble, Russian ruble, or whatever it is. All right, and it collapses through that. One way or another, the Most High is going to collapse it. And we don't know how. It's a lot of wild cards. We don't know how the Most High is going to do it. But one way or the other, this money system is going to collapse. It has to be done away with. Because like we just read in Revelation, 13th chapter, it said that no man might buy or sell, say he that have the mark. So again, that tells you what the paper money system has to be done away with. Because the only way you'll be able to buy and sell is if you have the Quran. So that option is not going to be there anymore. Paper money has got to be pushed out of the way, because that option ain't going to be there anymore. Because the only way you'll be able to buy and sell if you have the microchip. That's it. Straight up. Ain't no alternatives. All right. Again, the scriptures was clear. It said that no man is going to buy and sell unless you have it. So no more gold, no silver, no cryptocurrency and all that. That's all digital money. That's playing in his hand, but that's playing in Esau's hand. That's why he's allowing it. But yeah, man, straight up, if you ain't got that microchip, you ain't gonna buy and sell nothing, man. All right. So let me get this last precept. Damn, Jake is standing out here in the corner, man. Jake lost his damn mind, man. This Habakkuk, the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 6. And so now all these take up a parable against him, and it's like it. What was that? Yeah, okay. Habakkuk, the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 6. And so now all of these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and saying, woe unto him that increased that which is not his. How long? And to him is laded himself with thick clay, in which the elders and the apostles of great millstone are broken down many times. You look at that word clay, or thick clay. It's like bathia, which means debt. All right. So, I mean, it's 34 trillion in this climate. You know, you look at the debt clock, it continues to climb, and eventually it's going to stop, and you ain't going to see nothing there. All right, and then that's when, more than likely, all right, because I mean, 34 trillion is an outrageous number, man. I mean, this may be the year we see the collapse, and this is the year, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. I mean, if the money system collapse, that definitely can bring Jacob's trouble, man. If it collapsed, that would definitely kickstart Jacob's trouble. People lose their bank accounts, all right. That would definitely jumpstart Jacob's trouble, all right. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. Lord, well, I went too all over the place. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory again unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kodash, double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and safety to you, brothers, that pushes truth and sincerity. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.